next mission we have to do is mindscape.
Admiral Tuvok has requested that you meet Voyager in the Solarian system. I believe he requires your assistance with a personal issue. While you're there, you should be able to get a briefing on the current state of the Delta Quadrant.
Right, let's go. There's a ship. Let's transport there. Here we go, everyone. Ah, Voyager, how we love you, miss you.
Admiral Tuvok is waiting for you in the conference room. Welcome aboard, sir. If you'll come with me, I'll take you to Admiral Tuvok. He wants to see... What would you like to know?
Should we ask these or not?
Voyager spent 7 years in the Delta Quadrant, and during that time many of her systems were optimized to deal with the hazards out here.
I mean, Voyager right now is a bit of a relic, but I guess, yeah, it's got the best intel on the area.
Unstable, but not totally out of control. The Borg have suffered setbacks on multiple fronts. They're being pressed hard by the Voth, the Undine, and various liberated elements. The Voth are mostly bottled up in their home space and in the Solanae Dyson sphere. What would you like to know? The Admiral is trying to track down Dr. Cooper. He thinks that Cooper is
the Undine. Right. Let's go and find Tuvok. There he is. Admiral Tuvok.
Greetings. Thank you for coming so promptly. We do not have much time, and I require your assistance. I am still under telepathic assault by the Undine we know as Cooper. He has found some means to greatly increase his psionic power, and I cannot withstand his assault indefinitely. I will need your help to repel Cooper's attack and counter him. What else do you need to know? I have been able to deflect Cooper's attacks thus far, but I require assistance to repel him and gain any useful information. I propose initiating a Vulcan mind meld through which you will be able to enter my mind and aid me against Cooper. What else do you need to know? Your prior experiences with Cooper should allow your subconscious mind to hone in on him. An outsider who has never encountered him before would have no such connection and could never hope to find him. What else do you need to know? My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Mind melding with Jem Hadar, that must be interesting. God, the anger and hate, the anger in there, blimey, in that Jem Hadar brain. Oh, okay, this is very freaky stuff. Sort of spill ink all over the. Oh, the Omega symbol. Right. Can't leave the sick bay. Door is locked. Unlock door. Let's see who override this baby. Oh, good old DMH.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? First, I need to make sure. Don't be difficult. I'm only doing my job. You're not going anywhere. Doctor's orders.
Okay, not good doctor. Very doctor. Very bad doctor.
Can you hear me? Come speak to me at the desk terminal.
If I just assimilated the emergency medical hologram. Okay, that's messed up.
The mind meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently trapped in the ready room. For the moment, I will only be able to communicate with you remotely. Cooper is working to subvert my mental defenses, and I must focus my concentration on keeping my mind intact. No. Cooper is trying to erode my emotional control. Symbolically, this means that he must destroy Voyager. To do so, he is attempting to overload the warp core. You must proceed to engineer to stop Cooper from destabilizing the warp core. If he is successful, he will have broken down my mental control systems. Once the core and my mind are protected from Cooper's attacks, then we can take control of this mindscape. Take the pad from the doctor's office. I will use it to communicate with you as you proceed. Remember, objects have symbolic significance in this mindscape. As an outsider in my mind, your ability to communicate with me directly is limited. Your communicator is part of your mind, and so it...
Okay, not sure I even understand that, but there we go.
The mind meld was successful. Excellent. I am currently... No. Good. Now we will be able to remain in contact. Proceed to engineering.
Right, let's leave sick bay. Whoa, what the hell?
Cooper is attempting to subvert my mental defenses by replacing my memories with engrams from his bioship. Until he is expelled, these kinds of incursions will continue. You may see strange items or distortions in your surroundings. Ignore them and proceed as best you can. Remember Kiri Kin Thaw's first law of metaphysics. Nothing unreal exists.
Right. Welcome to the logic, eh? Right, time to go to engineering.
Cooper is trying to overload the warp core. You must keep it stable.
What the bloody hell? Yeah, this is very wrong. That is very wrong.
The mindscape is a simulacrum. Cooper may move elements to suit his needs, or try to stop you. Certain areas may be blocked or damaged, or even transformed. Do your best to reach your destination. Cooper cannot simultaneously attack an area and conceal.
Yeah, okay. Going that way. Engineering.
What are you doing here?
Poor dumb Harry doesn't even know that.
What are you doing here? This area is very dangerous. The core is unstable. Villana, I don't know.
You're the person in charge. Wait, you up to the breach, Harry.
Everything on Voyager's about to fall apart, and I'm the only one here. Stay back. I'm going to put a force field around the core while I try to stabilize it. It won't contain a core breach, but it might block some of the radiation if the magnetic stabilizers give out. I've almost got this. Just keep back. It will only... You are stupid, aren't you? Only people the Vulcan melded with should be here.
Yeah,
Not
obviously he's
everyone on
returned
Voyager is part of
to the
Tuvok's
bad guy.
weird little subconscious. Some of us are far more exceptional. I'll destroy
Shut up,
you.
Harry.
And Tuvok's
Take that
mind.
and shut up. Right, some dinosaur time, I think.
You
He has
can't
raised
stop
defenses
this.
to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
I didn't mean to press that. Yeah. Right, fix him back up.
I'm
He has
in
raised
control.
defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
I'm getting very upset with you, Harry. Well done, Harry.
Quickly use the controls to restore the work.
Go for that.
This will strengthen my mental defenses. Excellent. With my mental defenses stabilized, we should have additional time to fend off Cooper's intrusion. Head to the crew decks. Inside of my memories exist fragments of personalities from any person who has not previously experienced a mind meld. You may be able to find someone whose personality is not wholly part of my mind, and thus not susceptible to Cooper's influence.
Right. To the crew deck. What the hell? What was that? That was messed up. That was really messed up.
Move through the crew decks to your right. You may be able to find a fragment of a personality who can help. People with whom I have previously melded have left impressions of their Katras in my mind. You may be able to convince one to assist you.
Who's next? Blimey. Aha, the lovely 7 of 9.
What is happening? What am I doing here? Who are you? I require specifics. Answer me. I have no reason to trust you, but this seems familiar somehow. Why am I in the crew
It's better
quarters?
she
I
didn't
should be in
Picard,
my
to be honest, out of
regeneration
that
outfit.
damn cat suit.
7. You are currently experiencing an engrammatic regress as a result of a Vulcan mind meld. You must assist me in reasserting control over the meld. I am currently locked in the ready room next to the bridge. Exercise caution as species 8472 has subverted the vessel.
Right. Let's get to the bridge and help Tuvok. Okay.
That is Borg.
Walkerama.
The presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant.
Okay, that is going to sway me, bloody hell. On somebody Dundee.
Assimilated Undine. It may be a reflection of the unconscious fears of species 8472.
Okay, I hate it when it does that. Oh, the bridge.
Oh, you're here. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, gross, 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 gross. Weak clean. Weak clean, weak clean.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
The hell's he trapped in?
With Cooper defeated, he should no longer be able to maintain the telepathic link with my mind. For the time being. We must end the mind meld and consider our next course of action. Now that we have removed Cooper's influence, it is time to break the link. With Cooper's attack temporarily halted, we are in a position to slow the advance of his Undine forces. Please accompany me.
Right, let's get this over and done with. I love the Voyager bridge.
We still do not have a fix on Cooper's whereabouts. I will contact Starfleet for any current information about Undine movements. Use the sensors to check for their quantum signatures. Voyager's sensor array is currently calibrated for tracking.
Ain't no hurry in the chair. Hey. Mega Parkway doesn't sound right.
You should return to your ship. While I am somewhat fatigued as a result of the mind meld, I believe that I can continue in my duties on Voyager while we plan our next steps. We must still be in the meld.
Oh, God.
Cooper is trying to deceive us. He needs to break the link cleanly, but lacks the strength to confront us directly.
You don't belong here.
Bloody hell. Mess up the bridge. Oh God, how's that gonna get on the bridge, man? It's gonna wreck the bridge.
We should use the link to our advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical realm. Since the mindscape deals in symbolic representations, we need a map to his location. We should proceed to astrometrics.
Let's get down there.
Cooper is trying to block your
Oh
progress.
God.
Look for another path.
Literally a brick wall. Yeah, that wasn't there.
In 2375, Voyager encountered a malfunctioning board.
Ah, they're the souls of the vinculum.
Trapped by species 633.
Bloody hell, yeah.
This vinculum
That makes
caused other
sense.
personalities from the collective to
That really
surface
makes
without
sense.
knowing. I entered a mind meld with her in an attempt to stabilize her personality. These people are echoes of the personalities of people assimilated by the Borg. They are not truly aware, knowing only that they desire to escape. It may be helpful to think of them as ghosts, metaphorically speaking, of course.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Ghostbusters.
Cooper is attempting to distort your path again. Keep searching.
Right, and that's that's Falcon. One of those. You know what, everybody.
I sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
So dead ends everywhere. Starting to get annoying. Where's the blasted astrometrics lab? Hell. Okay, that's definitely not right. That's just wrong on the multitude of levels. Oh, here we go. Who the heck's going to be behind this one? Creed's catching J-Way, perhaps. So, normal catching J-Way. He's scale herring. Thankfully nobody. Let's track Cooper. Oh yeah, flashback. Right. Is this a real life? Is this just fantasy? Who knows anymore?
The Admiral is waiting for you in the ready room.
I've seen the bloody Admiral. Ah, here we go.
This ordeal has taxed me mentally, but I must continue the mission. I have learned that Cooper is in fluidic space, in an area that corresponds to the location known in our dimension as the Northwest Passage. We must travel there and enter fluidic space to confront Cooper once more. He is aboard a special command bioship that he cannot abandon. If we catch him in fluidic space, we can force a final confrontation. Please join me on the bridge. I must focus my concentration on regaining my strength. I need you to enter our destination coordinates and make certain that there are
Get
no
that undying
surprises.
pain in the ass. Right.
Voyager will join you in the Northwest Passage. We'll leave as soon as you've returned to your ship. We need to hurry if we want to catch Cooper.
Right, engage.
This area of space was labeled by Commander Chakotay as the Northwest Passage. It is a corridor of space that the Borg avoid because of the high incidence of quantum singularities, which the Undine use as points of transit. Voyager encountered the passage in 2373, and Captain Janeway chose to use it to travel through Borg space. This precipitated our first contact with species 8472. We must locate a quantum singularity that will lead us into the correct area of fluidic space. My suspicion is that Cooper is using this region as a staging ground for the massed Undine fleet, and his command bioship will be there as well. Approach each singularity and check its quantum wave signature. When we find the correct one, we will pass through.
Right, scan quantum singularity. Here we go. Matched. And here we come, some fighting. Mind over done for the day, fantastic. Taken care of. Mind over done, fantastic. Right. There we go.
This passage will work. Quickly, we must go through the portal.
Here we go. Into fluid space.
We need to reach Cooper's command bioship. According to my scans, he is using a modified dreadnought as a control vessel. Intriguing. Cooper's bioship appears to have nerve clusters, gyri, and structures typically associated with brain matter. While most bioships are organic, they are not aware. Rather, they are biological tissue operated by the Undine as tools. Cooper's vessel is different. It is possible that the ship is self-aware.
Cool.
This would explain the increase in Cooper's
So I learned about the
telepathic
Undine
abilities.
Chain Voyager, the
Not only
underused
is his
them.
command bioship able to coordinate the entire
Could have been
Undine
really
fleet,
interesting.
acting as a brain for the other ships, but it also
Thank God
amplifies
for
his
Star Trek
psionic
Online.
power. We must gain access to the ship directly. We will need to temporarily disable its shielding mantle, so we can fire upon vulnerable sections to disable it.
You've come a long way, but as you can see, I am not unprepared for your arrival. This command bioship is unique. It is capable of coordinating an entire fleet of bioships. A fleet that will launch from the structures you see here. Even if you attack me, I suspect you will find the sheer power of my new fleet to be overwhelming.
That's the sound of his own voice. Through there. I still have our torpedo on board. Not sure.
Command bioship is weakened. You must beam aboard and locate Cooper while it is possible.
Heading aboard.
We are close to Cooper's position, but the bioship is blocking transport in the area closest to the central nexus. We must find control
That is
nodes
one impressive
that allow
ship.
us to enter the nexus. As the ship is organic, we may be able to force it open by sending impulses through certain nerve endings, thereby causing a reflex reaction,
Gross.
much like a sneeze.
Someone grab the tissues. Ugh. Like the liquors from Resident Evil. One big green one there.
The muscles controlling this passage will not release. We will need to find...
One more sneeze. Time for the sneeze. Yeah.
Cooper should be in the chamber just beyond this. An intriguing notion. I shall make the attempt. You must protect me from Cooper and his soldiers while
Writing on these episodes are very good.
When you are ready,
So I love Star Trek Online stories, the expanding of the universe. I love the second he put weapon as well.
Flanking damage detected.
The ship is resisting the meld. I must move to another neural cluster.
Flanking damage detected.
must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate. You must protect me
This
from
is
Undine
not in
attacks while I
7-9
concentrate.
please. Let me see what's attack. Ah, there we go.
The ship is resisting the meld. I must move to another neural cluster.
Personal shield losing power.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Personal shield losing power. Enemy combatants in close proximity.
Ah, here we go.
What is happening?
You don't like that, do you, Cooper?
You did this!
My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Why should we listen to the weak?
You will perish when the Iconians complete their purge. To the Iconians, you are weak.
We must survive.
When we fight one another, we are weak. United, we are strong.
No! Don't listen to him!
We must see to our needs.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Oh, one.
The many must survive.
We don't need them!
The many will be strong. The strong will survive.
They are weak. I will save us!
Oh, burn.
No!
Together, we are strong. You will be repurposed.
No!
The Bio-Dreadnought has no intention of entering our space. Now we must return to our ships before the Undine retreat to their own fortresses in fluidic space.
Well, that was a brilliant episode. Props to the writers for these. I do love these missions.
There are no signs of Undine pursuit. Whatever the intent of the remaining Undine forces, it seems that they do not involve our dimension. As a Vulcan, I am not given to personal displays. Nonetheless, we have shared a deep connection. We will always carry a part of this experience with us. In a sense, you have become a portion of my mental defenses. Part of the ship and crew that define
That's
the most
lovely.
challenging aspects of my existence. Our shared effort has prevented another Undine invasion, and incidentally allowed me to retain my sanity. Your contributions are appreciated. I must advise Starfleet Command of these developments. I am sure we will speak again. Until then, I am confident that events in the Delta Quadrant are in capable hands. Live long and prosper.
Alright, depart system helm.
With Cooper gone, the Undine won't have a leader pushing them toward war with our forces. He was so intent on this battle. If I didn't know better, I would have thought he was Klingon. We still don't know exactly how long Cooper had been replaced by an Undine, or if the original Cooper is still alive. Perhaps this Undine saw something during his time among the humans that convinced him that The only way to secure the safety of his people was to destroy us. We know the Iconians have manipulated the Undine before. I guess that they were the ones pushing Cooper to attack. Good thing we dealt with it now, before they launched another attack on the homeworld.
Oh, I really enjoyed that episode. It was one of the best ones, I think. Very strange, though. Right, that's the end of this episode.
Our first task.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'll be back doing some more soon, so thank you. Stay safe.